In this demo video, we will show you how Kanban for NetSuite can be used when you are selling and scoping projects. It is the sales rep dashboard we are looking at, and at the top we have placed the Kanban sales opportunities with scoping. All current opportunities are divided into columns depending on what stage they're in. The sales rep creates a new opportunity in this example by clicking on the plus icon in the qualified column. It's a new opportunity for their SIP integration on the customer Altima technology. The sales rep who is responsible for the opportunity is Caitlin. First, a couple of rows are added with some items. 200 hours of professional services are added on the final row, as this type of project normally takes 200 hours. In the scoping subtab, desired start date is added, and also a note on to the scoping team. They think that Altima's internal project team doesn't have much experience, so maybe they need to sell and scope extra hours on the training. The opportunity is saved and it can now be found in the qualified column. Before the scoping team gets involved, the opportunity might need some more qualification. In this example, it first passes in the in-discussion phase. To assign it to the scoping team, the opportunity is dragged over to the column Needs Scoping. Let's move over to the project manager dashboard, who is responsible for scoping new incoming projects. The project manager's dashboard contains several Kanban boards. At the top left corner, an opportunity Kanban can be found. It only contains two columns. The first column contains only new opportunities that needs to be scoped. Mark, the project manager in this example, double-clicks on the opportunity card for the new SIP integration. He looks into the scoping subtab and can see potential red flags. By using the icons for card actions on the Kanban card, he can rapidly create a new project for this opportunity, either from scratch or from a project template. He selects the system integration template and creates a new project on Altima Technologies. A standard warning is showing that the complete process to create all project-related records might take a minute or two. The project Kanban can be used for several purposes. Other demo videos has more focus on project and project tasks, so please look into them to find out more. These demo videos can be found in our webshop, where you can also buy our suite apps. Let's get back to the scoping part. Mark uses the quick search field in the project Kanban to rapidly find the new SIP integration project on Altima. Now it's time for some small adjustments. First, he adjusts the planned start date, followed by increasing the hours on the project task regarding the executive training from 24 hours to 74. He then saves the updates on the tasks as well as on the project record and heads back to the Kanban board. He now goes back to the opportunity, and under the scoping subtab, he writes a message to Caitlin that he added 50 extra hours on training, and he also marks the opportunity with the planned project ID before saving it. As a last step, he drags the opportunity over to scoping completed. Now it's the sales reps that has to close the deal before the project team gets involved again. Back to the sales rep dashboard, we can now see how the opportunity is placed in the scoping completed column. The sales rep can see the notice from Mark that he has added 50 extra hours, so a final adjustment is done on the line level. The opportunity can be printed as a proposal thanks to the AltView SuiteApp Report 360, which is installed in this account. From the printout order page, the proposal can be emailed as a PDF directly to the customer with a personal message. But before it is sent, a preview is done. There are almost no limits when it comes to layout in these types of PDF documents. Background images, images on line level, or including your own fonts are just some examples of layout modifications. Check out SuiteApp Report 360, also known as the PDF Express editor, for more details on reporting and printouts like this proposal. When the proposal is sent to the customer, the sales rep drags the opportunity over to the proposal column. In this example, the opportunity can be marked with different color codes indicating the feedback. We now have a positive feedback, so it's time for a negotiation. They managed to close the deal, so a sales order is created directly out of the Kanban card for the opportunity. It is of course not mandatory to pass the sale through a sales order if that way of working is not following your business processes. The opportunity can of course be manually dragged over to the closed won column instead of being automatically moved over to the column when a sales order is saved. This is just one example of how Kanban for NetSuite can be used when you are selling and scoping projects inside NetSuite. All Kanban boards and sales processes can easily be modified so they fit your own way of working.
Buy this suite app at ultraviewshop.com.